I'm gonna start off wrestling with some sad news. You guys, I'm sure have heard Scott Hall, also known as Razor Ramon, has passed away. So this one really sucked. I know I say that a lot. Razor Ramon he's been there for as long as I can remember. You know, like me growing up as a wrestling fan, I can't imagine there being a time in my life where I didn't know about the character of Razor Ramon. Like, he was always there. He was always, like, the coolest guy. He's literally Tony Montana from Scarface turned into a wrestler. Like, literally, that's their idea for Razor Ramon. And Scott Hall was a phenomenal wrestler, and if you look at it, he's a part of just about every major moment in, like, wrestling history. Where it was, like, the first ever WWE ladder match, intercontinental match between Shawn Michaels and him at WrestleMania 10. He was there. The Madison Square Garden click thing, I can't remember what it's called right now, where people saw the behind the scenes, oh, good guys are friends with bad guys. He was there. The jump ship to WCW and form the NWO. He was the first guy to do that. He was the first member of the Outsiders to become part of the NWO. He fought against Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania when they came back to WWE. Like, Scott Hall was always there. The man was badass. And it's sad to see him go. It was a tragedy. The man went in for hip surgery. There were complications. Oh, wow. I read somewhere that he had like 3 heart attacks. Wow. He was on life support, and then they waited for his family to show up to then, take him off life support, and then finally he passed away.
Wow.
But
that is so crazy.
Yeah, it sucks. So obviously, my condolences to all family and friends of Scott Hall and everyone affected by this. But it was nice to see the community as a whole, like, pay their respects to a true legend in the wrestling industry. Without him, wrestling would not be the way it is now.
Man was an icon, really. Like,
absolutely.
You see a toothpick, and it's just like
you know who it is, yeah. So there's that. Then I got more.
Hey, Disco, can you just mute yourself when you're doing that?
Sorry.
Thanks.
So there's more sad wrestling news. BigE, who I've talked about on the podcast before, Big Meaty Men Slapping Meat, 1/3 of the New Day. He just recently broke his neck in the middle of a wrestling match on Smackdown. So it was bad. He landed literally on the top of his head while somebody was doing an overhead belly to belly suplex. So they put him on a stretcher as he was carrying out. He gave the thumbs up. Then he saw how people were like freaking out online on social media, on Twitter and Instagram and stuff. And he, in a freaking neck brace, goes online. He's just like, I'm good, guys. It's late. Go get some sleep.
Oh, thank God he didn't have any permanent damage.
Yeah.
Nerve damage that he still can move.
Yeah, no, I mean, he was on the stretcher when he was saying this, but yeah, no, he's okay. I mean, granted, he broke his neck, but yeah, he said that he told people to relax.
The first thing that came to my mind, I was like, holy shit, he's paralyzed.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, oh
neck injury just never sounds good.
And the crazy thing is, in the wrestling world, so many people have literally broken their necks. Like, I think Benoit broke his neck. I know Austin broke his neck. Kurt Angle broke his neck like 3 fucking times. Like, so many of these guys. Edge broke his neck like twice. Like, and the thing is, these guys, they keep going. It's just like, it blows my mind. They break it in, for lack of a better term, the right way. And, they're able to keep going. But anyway, he told people to relax. The next day he came on Twitter and he said that he broke 2 vertebrae. I forgot which one it was, but it was the C1 and it might have been like the C6. Mm-hmm. And, he said luckily he could move all his limbs. He does not need surgery.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm saying, like, he broke his neck in the best way possible. And just today...
Thank God, man.
Yeah. Just today, he put up another video of him in a neck brace walking around. He's like, I'm walking around. I'm at home. It's hot. I got my shirt open. I'm showing all the taco meat. That's what I call my chest hair, the taco meat. Like, so this man, E is just he's definitely one of my favorites in wrestling. So it's good to see that it's not that bad. Hopefully he can get back in the ring, but even if he can't, the man's had one hell of a career. He will definitely go in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Nice.
He deserves so. And yeah, so that happened, but at least he's doing, okay. And one more wrestling news story that's not sad. So AEW Dynamite happened yesterday. The main event was the women's championship match, which they don't often do women's championship matches in wrestling. So whenever they do, it's going to be a fucking banger. There was a rematch between Britt Baker DMD, who is legitimately a dentist. That's why they call her DMD, and Thunder Rosa in a cage
Break
match.
your teeth and then fix them later.
Yeah, her finisher, unless I'm mistaken, it's called the lockjaw. But
Nice.
yeah, that's what she literally says that too. She's like, I'll just fuck your mouth up and then I'll make you pay me to fix it. Like, but she's a badass. Anyway, Adam Cole, Bebe's girlfriend. So she was defending her title against Thunder Rosa in a cage match, first ever AEW women's cage match. It was a banger, and Thunder Rosa finally does it after fighting Britt Baker for, I think, the third or fourth time. Finally beats Britt Baker and becomes the AEW World Women's Champion,
Nice.
which was really cool because Thunder Rosa, when she first came in the AEW, she wasn't even an AEW wrestler. They had a partnership with NWA, and she was their champion, and they couldn't afford to keep her contract because of COVID or whatever. Tony Khan's like, she's amazing. I'll buy out her contract and just have her work for me. And she's become a star ever since. So
Yeah.
seeing her win it is great. She came out with she's Mexican, right? So she came out with, there was mariachi and old school Mexican music and stuff like that. Just proud of her heritage. She's always really proud of her heritage. It was badass. So seeing Thunder Rosa hold that title now, it's really cool. Britt Baker did amazing with it. She went as far as she could. So now it makes sense to pass it on to the next person and help push the division, push the brand. So it was a great match.
Is AEW the next would you say WWE or whatever, WWF?
Currently, AEW is the best wrestling show in the world. There's literally no other way to put it.
I feel like they were your whole news. AEW is popping.
Yeah, I mean that's usually what I talk about. It's that, or I'm complaining about WWE.
Yeah, it's that or Vince McMahon fired some more people.
Yeah. There is other stuff in the world. There's a New Japan Pro Wrestling tournament happening right. It might have finished. I haven't been too close with it. It's not the G1. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, here we go with these fucking.
It's not the G1, but
haven't climaxed in a while.
They got stuff going on. They got some stuff going on. You got right now. There's a feud between Jay White and Tama Tonga. Who's going to be the leader of the Bullet Club? We don't know. Is Tonga Low going to follow Tama Tonga? I don't know. What is going to happen with all the Tongans? But that's a whole other thing. Remember those names?
I think he just beatboxed. It was a cool beatbox. That was really nice beatbox.
He said Tonga Low.
But yeah,
Oh my goodness.
that's my wrestling.
Nice.
That was sick.
Those Tongaloans. Let's get into
I don't know why that felt racist.
They sound like a.
They're Tongans. It's from a place called Tonga, the island of Tonga. It's by Samoa.
Oh, that's a real place?
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Shit, I thought it was made up for wrestling.
No, they don't fuck with Samoans. They got there's Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, Hikuleo, King Haku. That's their father.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, my bad. I apologize to the Tongans.
Mhm.
I did not know you were real.
They would fuck you up, man. And they hate Samoans.